Kids see this card, you know what they'll normally say? They'll say, oh, I'm happy. What do you mean? How are you happy? The reason there's no descriptions is because it doesn't mean the same thing to everybody. Everybody here has a different culture, a different lived experience, different parenting, different everything, right? So we can interpret the exact same image differently. This goes more so with kids. Kids have not been indoctrinated. You see this one right here? Use a word. In English, what would you say this elephant feels, guys? Bored. Any more? Shy. I thought lonely, right? But the thing is, kids don't normally say that. When kids see this card, you know what they'll normally say? They'll say, oh, I'm happy. What do you mean? How are you happy? Well, because he's playing the card game, and the kids like to play the card game. So they haven't picked up on all the cues, right, that we have. So this one, I think as adults we have very similar interpretation. What is it, guys? Angry. Yeah, pissed off, angry. But that's because we have come to associate these flames with anger from culture, right? Kids, it's extremely rare for any kid, say under 6 or 7, to even say angry as an association. I almost never hear it. Instead, sometimes they'll be like, oh, I'm happy. Like, oh, okay, explain more. Well, I've been outside, I've been doing sports, I'm having fun with my friends, and I'm really hot right now. Okay, completely logical, more so than our attachment right there, right? So that's the first thing. The first thing is to remember that everyone here has a different interpretation, especially your kids. And keep in mind, the goal is not to assume, but to ask. So who chose this card earlier? You? So let's say I'm playing with my child or anyone. So if someone chooses this, I don't just say, oh, you feel this. I say, oh, that's wonderful. Can you tell me what this means?
Being connected to my heart.
Beautiful. So by asking him and by asking your children, we learn more details, right? It's about understanding, and then from this understanding, we can take action. Whatever that action is. Maybe that action is just to spend more time together. Maybe it's to resolve a problem. I do tell the teachers, and I tell you, we have about 25 card games, and I can slowly teach you all of them. Don't only play them when there's a problem. Don't only ask your kids how they feel when they're angry or upset, right? This is bad. It conditions them to only do this. And it's really the amount of gold, the amount of wonderful things that will come from asking them whenever they're very happy is great as well, because you'll know them better than you ever will. So the idea of the game is really just to help, all the games, is to help us know how the other is feeling. All communication is miscommunication. When I say something, if I'm very lucky, you understand me. And that's wonderful. But most of the time, we misunderstand each other. So we want to try to bridge those connections. So I'm going to teach you one of the many games that we have that's really fun. But the thing is, I don't have time for all the games. So everyone, take your cards and just choose. Here, we can just do this. This is a fun one. I would say this is the game the kids do tend to like the most when they do it. Now, some of your kids may have already played it last year or maybe this year. The games that we play of these are up to the teachers. So everyone, come over here. Don't look at your card. Don't look at your card, okay? This is my favorite game. So take one. Just take one from the top. Now, everyone, you're going to put it on your forehead. You're going to hold it there. And we're going to play basically charades. Do not use any words to tell people they're feeling, especially because you don't know it, right? You should act out. So see the feeling. Let me just show you. So let's say I have this one. Don't just meditate, because then I'm showing the image. You represent whatever this is. If you think this means calm, please show people what calm looks like. Don't just imitate the card. Ultimately, it's charades. Do you understand? There's more if you need it. So the goal is we're going to get in small groups and we're going to display what this feeling is. Give me one motion that you think would help me understand this. No words. You feel content? Relaxed, right? Okay, another one. Really relaxed. So am I right? Is he very relaxed? Yeah? So the first thing is I really like how all of our interpretations are a little bit different. The way you act them are actually not the same, right? But maybe I got it right. I'm going to try to guess. Oh, okay, yeah, happy, relaxed. So some are content. how the elephant feels is abstract, right? We can all disagree, we can all agree it doesn't matter. We want this abstractness, right? It makes it easier to actually communicate. So everyone, let's get in small groups and let's try.
Actually make noise.
Yeah, I think here we have to make noise on this one, yeah. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. That's how I see that. Now please look at it. See? It's like happy beyond happy. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, like a teenager. I really think you got it when you said like a teenager, because sometimes even describing with words, because words don't describe feelings, right, very well. Like a teenager is describing a story, and a story does a better job of embodying an idea. I just played the game, and I love the answer I got for this one. So she was guessing, you know, we're trying to embody it, and her words were like a teenager. Okay, that's good. Because, so we humans, we actually communicate really well with story, right? So like a teenager carries more meaning than sulking or sad or angry, right? So there's a really important reason why we play these cards as well. So new phrase if you don't know it, emotional granularity. Sorry, jumping to the science of this. So there's a really fun book, I think it's just called, might just be called Emotions. If you want to, I'll find it and put it in the group, but it's by a professor from Northeastern University. And in her book, she looks at emotions and how being able to name them, understand them, and just communicate them greatly improves the quality of everyone's life. You wouldn't be here if you didn't believe that in the first place. But one of the assertions she makes, I love it. So the assertion, and it's backed by science, is that being able to name your emotions, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm depressed, right? Being able to name your emotions reduces your chance of cancer. Seems pretty crazy, right? But let me explain the logic. So the studies show that people who can express their emotions, people who can go and, you know, really, especially if you can say, I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm anxious, that you can get help. Maybe it's from your friend, your partner, but you can get support. And if you do get support, you tend to get out of these really negative emotions. But if you don't get support, you tend to be stuck in them. Well, these negative emotions, right, they're going to produce a lot of cortisol in your body. Cortisol suppresses your immune system. You guys notice if you're stressed out, you get sick more? Yeah, it's not magic, it's real. Your immune system is not functioning well when you're stressed out, when you're anxious, when you're depressed. So your immune system is the #1 fighter of cancer in your body, right? Your immune system, every one of us can develop cancerous cells on a monthly basis. It's a normal part of human biology. And every month our bodies destroy it, right? It's when they don't destroy it that it becomes a problem. So a strong immune system, right, leads to lower cancer. So the theory is, and it's a really good correlation, when you can express yourself, when you understand yourself, and you're able to have more of a positive mentality in life, and because you have a higher positive mentality in life, your immune system does not get weakened, therefore stronger, therefore you have less cancer, right? Read her book. It's not me making this up. It's in the book. You got to read it. It's quite a good explanation with math behind it. So guys, I have about 25 different games on this. I really hope that you'll start playing with your kids. The one we played today, charades, I think it's the most fun because it gets kids to do so many silly things. Remember, tell them don't just act out what the card looks like. Act out the way you think the card feels. And the great thing about that is we interpret it so differently, they can act in a way that you would never guess. And learning that you don't see the world in the same way that your kid does is so essential, is so vital, right? Really, I learned so much from playing these cards with my own kids. Okay, terima kasih.